that you are watching me. I think it's very important we have this conversation and then this knowledge sharing each and every time. So, like I said, I'm devoted to help you in any way possible. If this is the first time you are watching me, you are welcome to Life Up. We are lifting our lives together. So there is a community that we want all of us to come together and help each other in their journey to success. We are focusing on studying abroad, living abroad, working abroad, and then things that we could do to uplift our life. So welcome those who come here and then watch my videos. And then if you're the first time coming here, I encourage you to subscribe so that we can grow the family into a larger one and help each other. And those of you who watch the video and then have not subscribed to, I encourage you to subscribe. Okay, let's move on to what we are discussing today. It's going to be very, very simple and short. I'm looking at first thing first. If you plan to travel outside your home country, there are certain things that is a must. You should have them. You should have them. The first thing I would say is your passport. Your passport. So if you are watching this video and you have in mind to travel outside your home country, then you should have a passport. If you don't have a passport, then I will encourage you that after watching this video, go to your passport office and start the process of getting a passport. Those in Ghana, I know most Ghanaian, I know Africans, most of us will wait to the last minute that they see that things are okay. Then they have to go and pay a huge amount of money to get their passport in a very short possible time. I think that is not something that will help you. If you have the passport there, and even after the 10 years, if not travel, you could just go and renew it. The passport, getting it at a very low price and putting it there will not affect you. It will rather help you at the end. So go to your passport office and then get a passport. You can visit your local immigration office and ask for a passport. You can go to, I think you can go to your local police station too and ask for a passport form. So I know that is something that everybody who plan to travel outside their home country should have. If you are watching this and then you have your passport already, you can let me know. And then you can let others also, you can put it in the comments so that others will know how you got your passport and then how they can also get their passport. And then if you need help in getting your passport or something like that, just put it in the comments and then I'm going to assist you. I'm not going to get a passport for you. I'm going to show you the way to get a passport. That is what you should know. This family, we are helping each other. We are helping each other. So that is the first thing. The second thing that you need to know is certification. In my previous video, I mentioned, why do you want to move abroad? So if you want to go and study, which certificate are you having now? Which certificate are you having now? It's very simple and easy for undergrads, those who have completed university with their first degree. It's easy for them to get graduate study abroad. So one thing that you should know is your certification. Which certificate are you having? It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Now, studying abroad, people look at GRE and then English proficiency. I think those from English-speaking country like Ghana, English proficiency is not a big deal. Most institutions are going to waive that for you. because you learned in English from your preschool to university, or because Ghana, English is our official language. Though it get to a certain point, some institution might not have accepted it. You still need to write that, but in most institutions that will be waived. And then GRA, it used to be very important some years ago, but now most institutions waive GRA. So that is, it's important to have it. It will help you, but it's not something that if you don't have it, you can't study abroad. So English proficiency and GRA is not anything difficult, but this certificate is very, very important. And then I talk of undergraduate. It's good. I know you can have your undergraduate too in abroad. It's possible, but you still have to get your senior high school certificate. You need to get that. It's possible. It's not that easy because there's no much opportunities there, but there are some opportunities there too. There are some opportunities there too, that you can come to abroad and then have your undergraduate. That is also possible. So I talk of passport and I talk of certificate. And then those who have a trade certificate. So if you're an electrician, you're a carpenter, you are a mason, like any trade that you are doing, it's very, very important that if you want to come abroad and then continue with that trade, you have a certificate of it. I know in Ghana, there are so many institutions that award such certificates. You don't have to go to a formal school, but you can go to those institutions and then have some few months practical works, and then they will give you certificate which is acceptable. It's very, very important. And then talking of certification, one thing that we should all know is after graduating from an institution, the first thing you should do after getting your certificate, even before getting your certificate, it's very, very important you get your transcripts with you. I know most institutions will ask you to ask your institution to send the transcript direct to them, but it's very important you have a copy of your transcript. That is very, very important. Don't wait till the last minute. We all know what happens when it gets to the last minute and then you need some document. Many people couldn't make it to study abroad because the document they needed from their institution or needed from an office in Ghana delayed and they couldn't make it. Don't let that happen to you. So get your transcript, get your certificate. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. So these are the two most important things that I want to mention to you today. Your passport and then your certificate. Your passport and then your certificate is very, very important. And then an advice to those undergrads who are watching this now, is very important. If you want to have your graduate study abroad, you start early. So maybe in your third year, you start looking for the schools. You start looking for the schools because at times some of this process take a longer time. So if you have in mind to have your graduate study abroad, start looking for the school, and then I'm here to help you with all that. So don't hesitate to ask any question in the comments, and then if you have any advice to give to the community members, put it in the comments too. Now the bonus thing, the third one that I said, that is important, but it's not something that can stop you from going to study abroad or work or live abroad. A driver's license. A driver's license. I will encourage you You don't have any dream of buying a car now. You don't have any dream of driving now. But I will encourage you. If even you don't plan to travel abroad, and then after 18 years, so now that you are in the university, just spend some few amount of money. Give it to some taxi driver to teach you how to drive. Get a driver's license. Or go to a driving school, pay, and then get a driver's license. It's very, very important. Some people might not look at it, but if you come to abroad with your home driver's license, which is valid, of course, it's easy for you to get that country's driver's license in a very short possible time. Most countries, it's very difficult to start as a beginner to get a driver's license. And then if you're fortunate to drive too, your insurance is going to be way high because you don't have experience in driving. And then how do we check experience in driving? It is the number of years that you've held a driver's license, because no one checks to see how many times do you drive, but they'll check when did you receive your first driver's license. Was it valid? Has it the number of years? That is what they check. So it's very important to get a driver's license. So if you have a driver's license, you get a driver's license in the country you are studying, or you are working, or you are living. It's easy to get it. And then if you have that driver's license, meaning you could drive. You could get an old car, which is good, and then you can also make some money from that car as a side work. After school, you can make some little money. After work, you can make some little money from that. And then you don't have to wait in traffic in the bus station. You don't have to think of going to the bus station and wait, especially in cold countries. During the winter time, it's very difficult to go and stand at a bus station waiting for a bus. So that is also very, very important. That is something that I want you to know. So today, that is what I'm bringing to you. First thing first, get your passport, get your certificate, get your transcripts too. And then, if it is possible for you, learn how to drive and then get a driver's license. That will help you. So this will bring to the end of today's discussion. If you have any question, put it at the comment section. If you are interested in what I'm sharing, subscribe to this YouTube family and then be part of us. Tell others to join us. And then let me hear from you if there's something you need to know or something you want us to discuss as a family. I want us to be together as a family and discuss things and help others. So if you have any experience you want to share with us, any question, let us know. We are going to discuss it together. So until we meet again, God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for others to know what is going on. Thank you. Bye.